News Channel 3 senior reporter John Palmentary is live. And John, tell us, a lot of people leaving their cars behind tonight.
Yes, they've certainly hung up their car keys and they're hitting the rails on this Thanksgiving weekend getaway. But you know, that means the train stations are also very busy today. We found that out. We went to the main Santa Barbara train station and tried to catch up with a southbound train from Santa Barbara going down to San Diego.
I always take the train when I go down south. I think at my age, I just don't want to drive through LA.
The only traffic jam these train riders will see this holiday weekend is getting to a comfy seat on the Pacific Surfliner in Santa Barbara. As they boarded, they said it was a pleasure to leave the car and the stress behind.
Because we go to Disneyland every 2 years for Thanksgiving, and we chose the train because it keeps us in a happy place when we arrive to the happiest place on earth.
And it drops off right there.
It drops off right there, and we don't have to worry about traffic.
The San Luis Obispo to San Diego route is the busiest in California, but the riders say they relax quickly.
I read, I do Sudoku, whatever you call that, and so I enjoy the ride down there. It's really great.
I read a lot. Yeah, but I've had, the Wi-Fi is a really good access port on the trains too, and so it's a good time, and just conversation with some, meet some new people.
One Cal Poly student said he won't have to think about his classes on this break.
I brought a few books, listen to music. That's about it.
You still have to study during your school break?
Luckily not this time.
Between Goleta and Santa Barbara, this southbound train, about 2 in the afternoon, picked up 700 passengers and headed south for the start of the holiday weekend for many of those on board. And those people who did take the train today, many of them were very excited about taking the train. They'd been on the train before. They really enjoyed leaving their car behind, and they were standing at the Santa Barbara train station looking across the freeway to what was bumper-to-bumper afternoon traffic. And every time we talked about it, they kept referencing the freeway, saying, "You see what I'm talking about? I don't want to be in that. I want to be on this train." And they are probably at their destinations at this hour. Reporting live in Santa Barbara this evening, I'm John Palmentary, News Channel 3.
All right.